Grace and peace, beloved friends. Welcome to our Sunday morning devotional. I pray this finds you well rested in your spirit and your body strengthened and prepared for a beautiful day and a day of worship. I have a scripture and a prayer for you this morning. The first is the scripture. It's from Psalms 139, and it's a powerful psalm. It's a powerful poem that speaks to God's omniscience, all-knowing, and omnipresence, all present. And sometimes the translations can seem like there's a degree of fear, but I hope and pray that you'll hear in this beautiful psalm the comfort of God's knowledge and God's presence with us. So hear these words from Psalms 139. Lord, you have examined me. You know me. You know when I sit down and when I stand up. Even from afar, you comprehend my plans. You study my traveling and resting. You are thoroughly familiar with all my ways. There isn't a word on my tongue, Lord, that you don't already know completely. You surround me, front and back. You put your hand on me. That kind of knowledge is too much for me. It's so high above me that I can't reach it. Where could I go to get away from your spirit? Where could I go to escape your presence? If I went up to heaven, you would be there. If I went down to the grave, Sheol, you would be there too. If I could fly on the wings of dawn, stopping to rest only on the far side of the ocean, even there, your hand would guide me. Even there, your strong hand would hold me tight. If I said, the darkness will completely hide me, the light will become night around me. Even then, the darkness isn't too dark for you. Nighttime would shine bright as day, because darkness is the same as light to you. So the psalmist is expressing God's ultimate knowledge and ultimate presence. And in that expression, in your hearing and our hearing, I pray that you might be comforted in knowing that God is always with you, that God knows your struggles and your pains. God knows your desires. And that prayer, speaking words of our hopes, of our desires, of our needs, of our fears, of our frustrations, of our joys, when we recognize those things, put words to them and speak them to God, even though God knows them, it is a confessional space for us to put words to them, to express them, and to express them to our God. Brings us closer to God, because now we're aware of what God has always been aware of our insecurities, of our struggles. So as we grow in our self-awareness, we can speak those things to God, and we are so much closer to God in our confession of them, of our recognition of them. And I hear the poet basically saying, yeah, God's there going, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you in the darkness. I'm with you in the light. I'm with you in heaven. I'm with you in Sheol. I will always be with you. And so then I wanted to share with you this prayer. It's attributed to St. Patrick. And some of you may know this. It's a traveler's or a pilgrim's prayer. So hear this prayer. Christ with me. Christ before me. Christ behind me. Christ in me, Christ beneath me, Christ above me, Christ on my right, Christ on my left, Christ when I lie down, Christ when I sit down, Christ when I arise, Christ in the heart of every human who thinks of me, Christ in the mouth of everyone who speaks of me, Christ in every eye that sees me, Christ in every ear that hears me. That Christ is all around. How might we be a part of the work of Christ within us and around us? Grace and peace, my friends. Look forward to seeing you at worship at 9:30. God bless.